What's up, everybody? We just completed an 8-week cycle where we focused on upper and lower body strength. We did some pull-up strength. We continued our running focus, and we also did some zone 2 and zone 4 work. We're gonna move on to a new 6-week cycle, which is gonna carry us through the holidays, AKA the hardest time of the year to be compliant with an exercise program and to look after your own health. The things that we're gonna do in this next 6-week program, one of the most requested things is to use different implements than a barbell. So we're gonna offer the option, in fact, we're gonna write it as prescribed to use sandbags and kettlebells more often, but we'll also include the options to use dumbbells and barbells in case that's all you have. But if you've always been looking to get a sandbag or a new kettlebell, now is the time to do it. And as for those sandbags, get somewhere between a 40 and a 60-pound sandbag, depending on your strength or what you're comfortable with, or maybe even the bag is capable of loading more sand into it, and you can have anywhere from 40 to 60. If you're getting kettlebells for the first time, if you're just getting into this stuff, get a 35-pound kettlebell. If you've been doing this for a bit, you can edge up and get to the 44-pound or the 53-pound kettlebell. Those are great options. We probably will not use a 72-pound kettlebell. Another thing that our subscribers are asking for is to see pull-up stamina work. So what does that mean? That means now that we built all this pull-up strength, which personally I was extremely excited about because I got an all-time lifetime PR of 29 pull-ups. And I know what you're thinking. They're probably little half reps. Nope, they're full reps. Pretty excited about it. Thank you. But I want to see what can happen to my pull-ups in conditioning workouts. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace some of the lat exercises and accessory work with pull-up stamina work. They really can work together quite well. And then towards the end of the 6-week cycle, we'll test it out in a max pull-up set of either kipping or strict of your choice. And we'll also do some pull-up workouts to see how that plays out in a conditioning setting. The third most requested addition to the program is dedicated Oli work. Now, I used to love Olympic weightlifting so much, but the problem is that it can bang up the body pretty good. And this is a longevity program. So there's a very fine line between things that are fun and things that aren't good for you. So I encourage you to check out our program and see how we implement it. On Thursdays, we generally do rest days, but from here on out until the end of the year, we're going to dedicate Thursdays to Oli technique work. And we're going to alternate between clean and jerk and snatch. So if you've never gotten into Olympic weightlifting because of the complexity, this will be great for you because it's going to break it down into these cool movements that will improve your Oli technique. If you've done a bunch of Oli work in the past and you're now getting back into it, sure, you can add a little bit of weight. It's totally up to you. And in fact, you could go heavy if you'd like to. But I would encourage you to use technique weights only. That's where we're going with it. So Thursdays, you'll see Oli work. The timing could not be better for a little bit of ski work, ski prep work. The snow is falling here in Colorado, and a lot of our subscribers are from the Western states or make trips to the Western states for winter recreation. And that means we need to do some static holds with the lower body. We need to build in some change of direction, so jumping work. And that could include depth jumps to prepare the body for dynamic loading. So you'll see that stuff in lower body accessory days. We are keeping the upper and lower body strength exercises that we've been doing, which on our upper body days have been shoulder press and dips, and on our lower body days, it's been front squat and deadlift. We're keeping those, but we're reducing the reps that we're doing, reducing the total volume, as well as we're gonna be increasing the intensity or the weight that you're using. So we're gonna build on the foundation that we built over the last 8 weeks, and we're gonna continue it. Based on everybody's love of our running program, we're gonna keep the running. We are gonna change it up just a little bit, where we're gonna have a little bit more lactate threshold and VO2 workouts mixed in there, but I found incredible benefits. My VO2 max has gone up. I feel like my running stamina is better than it's ever been in my life. So we are going to continue our once per 6-day cycle running workout that's generally about 30 minutes. If you hate running, which I used to, this is a great program for you to jump into. Also, we're not gonna change our once per week zone 2 work. Everybody loves that. Low intensity can sometimes get you through the week where you normally would have missed a workout because you're burned out. These zone 2 workouts, they build aerobic base, they reduce aerobic deficiency, and they're easy to do. 40 to 50 minutes of constant movement that is very simple exercises that don't leave you too beat up. We're also gonna add in zone 3 and 4, so you'll see a little bit more of a mixture throughout the week than just the zone 2 and zone 4. So what won't you see anymore? Well, you gotta make some concessions if you're gonna add stuff, so you will not see a dedicated, strict pull-up strength day anymore. That's not gonna happen. So you'll only have 2 strength workouts per week. That's the upper and the lower body dedicated days. There won't be that pulling specific strength day. Additionally, you're not gonna see a dedicated low intensity rest day where the goal is to just move. Generally, we do those on Thursdays, and it's something for people to do in case they wanna have an active rest day. Now those days will be Olympic weightlifting technique work that will alternate between the snatch one week and the clean and jerk the next. You may also notice that there's going to be fewer days where you're using a barbell or dumbbells. And that's because we're increasing the frequency of using sandbags and kettlebells. If you don't have those 2 things, it's not the end of the world. You'll see you'll have an alternative to use a barbell or dumbbells. I'll tell you what I'm excited about. The upper and lower body strength days, they really gave me a lot of progress and momentum moving forward with heavier weights. So moving forward, as those 5 reps now come down to 3 reps, I'm excited to see what I can push for 3s. For example, I finished at 155 for 5s on my shoulder press, which nearly bent me in half. But I'm excited to see if maybe I can get 3s at 185. Additionally, with the strength work that we did for the last 8 weeks, I PR'd my all-time strict pull-ups at 29. I want to see what I can do max kipping pull-ups right now. Now, I don't expect a lifetime PR in that because I don't want rhabdo basically, but I do want to see if I can comfortably do 50 plus. Lastly, the Oli work, even though I am nervous about it because it's difficult, I'm excited to do it because it's at technique weights only. So first time in a long time, I'm gonna do some dedicated Oli work, and we're gonna see where that goes. Whether you're new to the program, whether you've done the program previously and hopped off for a while, now is a great time to start back up. Go to TrainFTW.com, sign up for a 7-day free trial, take a look at the program over those 7 days. There's always 7 days loaded at a time that you'll see, and you can decide whether that program is gonna be right for you. If you do like it, hang on with us for the next 6 weeks. It's gonna be a wild ride. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it'll get us through the holidays. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys on our community feed where we are on there communicating with our subscribers every day. So we'll see you soon.